Ain't No Sunshine has become a jam band standard. Now, it's actually based on a simple blues progression. It was originally written by Bill Withers, but in this video, I want to take a look at how Freddie King plays over it. Now, he does it in the key of C minor, so he changes the key because the original is in the key of A minor, but doing it in C minor has a slightly different feel to it. And he also changes up the chords a little bit. What he does is he starts out on this C minor bar chord here at the 3rd fret. It's gonna be from the 5th string down, 3, 5, 5, 4, 3. Okay, so that's C minor. And then we're gonna go to G minor, which is just right, you just kind of shift up like this. This chord uses all 6 strings, 3, 5, 5, 3, 3, 3. Then we've got one other chord, we've got an F minor, which is the same as G minor. We just shift down here. So the chords that are used in the entire song are just C minor, G minor, and F minor. These chords are also known as the 1, the 4, and the 5 in the key of C minor. So we're going to start off with 2 beats on each chord, and we're just going to alternate C minor to G minor. It's going to go 1, 2, then switch, and just go back and forth 3 times. Then the last time, on the 4th time, we'll just stay on C minor for that entire bar. Now the groove is primarily held down by this keyboard that's just playing quarter notes. So you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's halfway through. Remember I said this is an 8-bar progression. The next 4 bars go like this. They go G minor for a bar, then F minor for a bar. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, then switch, 2, 3, 4. Then you return back, C minor, G minor, and just alternate. Okay, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2 bars of C minor to G minor. Then the whole thing starts all over again. All right, next we're gonna get into some lead playing, but before we do, I wanna give you the basis for this, and what it is the blues scale. Just go to johnmclennan.com/blues-scales, and you can download my free blues scale PDF guide. This is gonna show you the exact patterns and areas on the neck you need to know to be able to solo up and down the fretboard just like Freddie King. And it's completely free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/blues-scales and grab that now. All right, so all together, the progression goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then just stay on C minor. Then the turnaround, G minor, F minor, then C minor to G minor. Then on top of that, Freddie King plays some super expressive blues licks. Here's an example of some phrases in the style of Freddie. All right, so this lick here starts out on the 10th fret of the 3rd string. We're gonna do a bend. Gonna bring it up, release it down, and then it almost starts to come back up again. So it's sort of a really expressive bluesy bend, just up, down, and then slowly creeping back up again before you come back down. So, and then you get out of it like this, 8, 10. So that's 8 on the 3rd string, then 10 on the 4th string. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So it starts on the E of 2. So 1 E and a 2 E. See that? 1 E and a 2 E. And then it finishes on the downbeat. of the next measure, we're gonna do this little 3-note figure, 8 on the 3rd string, then 10 pull off to 8 on the 4th string. So putting those parts together, we get 1 E and a 2. Here's what it sounds like over the rhythm. All right, lick number 2 is a little busier. It sounds like this. All right, so we start out with this bend on the 11th fret of the 2nd string. And again, it comes in on the syncopation on the E of beat 3. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a, okay? 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. And then we got these faster phrases. Come down here, 11, 8 on the 2nd string. Then on the 3rd string, bend up on the 10th fret on the 3rd string, come down, and then play 8 on the 3rd string, 10. But that 8 is a pull off there, like that. So just classic blues phrasing. Then you go, love that part there. So that's 8, 10, 8 on the 3rd string, then 10 on the 4th string, then skip up the octave to 8 on the 1st string, then jump back down to 8 on the 3rd string. So the little push there on that bluesy note. And then end with that little pull off there, 10 to 8 on the 4th string. So it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. Here's what it sounds like over the rhythm. One E and a 2 E and a 3. All right, the third and final lick over this groove sounds like this. All right, so what's going on here is we're playing the 8th fret on the 2nd string, then play the 8th fret on the 1st string, then slide from 11 to 13 on the 2nd string, and then a little bluesy bend on the 11th fret of the 1st string on beat 2. Now the rhythm, it starts on the last 16th note of the measure. So it's like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a. Okay, and then this comes on beat 2. So it's 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. Here it is over the groove. Those are some smokin' blues licks over Freddie King's version of Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Now, if you want to learn to solo like this anywhere on the fretboard and create your own licks and leads, then go to johnmcclennan.com/bluescales and get your hands on my free blues scale PDF guide. This is going to show you the easiest and fastest ways to start mapping this stuff out anywhere on the fretboard, and it's completely free. Just go to johnmcclennan.com/bluescales and grab that now as my gift to you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.